cleaning.
Hello, hello. Every time I step up to this mic, I feel like Gossip Girl XOXO. Welcome to another organizing, deep clean, and declutter with me. So grab yourself a snack, trash bag, a vacuum, and I'm going to start here by breaking down all these boxes that were in our entryway. I've been making it a little goal for myself this year to declutter a space. I've been trying for like a small space a day, but sometimes it's like, every few days, something like that. Life gets in the way. Today, I'm going to share with you several of those spaces that I have got to organize and declutter, as well as sharing some very deep, satisfying cleaning and just some tips and tricks along the way. I share this in almost every video, but my very favorite cleaning hack, it's great for organizing as well, is to carry around a basket of some sort. I have this pop-up laundry basket that is really easy to store away. Probably spend more time with that basket than most of the things in my life right now. Constantly carrying that back and forth. Now that the entryway is cleaned, I am finally taking on this doom closet that has been bothering me forever. Ever since we moved into this house, this closet has just been kind of stuffed full of random things, you know how it is, that don't necessarily have a place. They don't live in this closet. They're not supposed to be here. Some of the things in here were just left by the previous buyers, and it's time. It's been over a year and a half since we moved into this house. I originally organized that upper part where the girls' crafts were, and so that area is not too bad, but it's been a while now since I've gone through that, so it's time to sort that out. When I did the built-ins in my office a little while back, I figured they'd be a perfect spot for craft supplies, so I want to move the girls' things in there and then give them a space kind of down lower for them to be able to reach. First step in any big organizing project is taking everything out of the space, completely clearing it out, and cleaning it up. Once everything's pulled out, it's decision time, and this is when I like to break things down into different piles. So I've got trash, donate, and sometimes I'll break it down into different rooms. That laundry basket back there are the things that need to go upstairs. I'm going to keep everything here in the acrylic bins because these are my favorite. They're actually from the Home Edit line at Walmart, so much more affordable than their Container Store line, if you've seen that. Very pricey, but these Walmart ones are just as great, and these actually come in different sets. So this is I think the craft set. With those supplies going over in the office, that left this coat closet actually pretty empty. It'll hold more coats during the summer because a lot of them go over in our mudroom, but here's what it looks like. So speaking of the mudroom, this room is in need of a desperate declutter and donation as well. It is winter time, which means this area is a lot more chaotic, has a lot more coming and going. It's also school time. This is the drop zone. But recently all of the girls' shoes have, half of them are outgrown, half of them are just like not being worn. So to make my mornings easier and cut down on the debates, I am going through these shoes finally and pulling out what is for summer. I'm constantly telling the girls, you can't wear your flip-flops out in the snow, and I realize I don't need to be fighting that battle. So we'll bring the summer things back later, and I'm pulling out the things for the baby that we're going to keep as well. And then I wanted to go through all of our hats and our gloves and everything that are in those baskets that I keep up top. Right now, this is actually in this area, I call this a little mud room, but it's actually a sliding closet, or was a sliding closet that we converted into this bench area, and it's been so much nicer for our family. We needed this space. We use it so much more now. We've just got the 4 baskets up top and the 4 baskets down below for the organization, but as of right now, that is all we need, and trying to keep it as minimal as we can over here. I really don't like when this area gets cluttered. Our girls have been so great about just coming in, putting their shoes in the basket right away before they go into the house. So it has been a great organization for us. If any shoes are lying around our house, the baby just makes a straight beeline right for them. So they can't be out. So the baskets, keep them hidden. And at the end of the day, I really like to tidy up this area because it makes the next day go so much smoother. Getting on the bus, getting out the door, all that good stuff. My favorite cleaning product right now probably has to be this Clorox mist. It's free and clear of dyes, and it is disinfecting, so you just spray the mist and you do not wipe it up. It dries on its own, it disinfects, and I love that. It feels so nice to just spray and walk away. Sounds like a commercial, but you just spray it and walk away. It is kid safe, so I use it like everywhere. Now I'm gonna get ready to do something that I've been looking forward to. We've had this rug for 3-4 months now, and I've never deep cleaned it with the carpet cleaner. So I'm gonna move all this stuff out and see what we pull up. I love using this. We've had it for a few years now. This is the Hoover Pet Complete Smart Wash. I'll link it down below, but I love this thing because it has an arm attachment. So you can do like upholstery. We've done the car with this. Let's get to deep cleaning. Before I start, I'm actually realizing that the machine itself has not been cleaned out of the dog hair in a while. I am going to do that. That's gross. That's just all dog hair. Yeah. I feel like cleaning your cleaning tools is one of the most often forgotten things that you need to do. You have to clean your vacuums. As you can see here, this one got pretty gross. It's also it is a carpet cleaning vacuum, so it is like sucking up dog hair and debris and all the good stuff. This was especially hard to clean out. The front has these little like plastic bits where all the hair clumps got stuck. I ended up having to go in with an old little bottle cleaner that I had and pick each clump out by hand. I love that for me. I feel like I probably should have given you a warning on this clip, but it is not like this every time that you use it. This is several uses back to back to back, which I feel like weren't vacuumed beforehand, so lots of clumps in there. Please make me feel better. Leave me a comment of the grossest thing that you had to clean up this week. Full tank of water here. It is hot, straight out of the sink. I think this rug is the newest one in our house, so really only 3 months probably of being used, and there really aren't shoes or anything that go in this room, just occasional dog and 3 little kids. So I wasn't expecting this to be as dirty as it was. The water from the rug, which is a lot dirtier than I thought because it doesn't look that dirty, and here's the clumps of hair that it collected even though we vacuumed. That is delicious. Moving on to the never-ending kitchen clean. Isn't it every day? I wonder how many hours I've spent in this kitchen because it feels like a good chunk of my life at this point. One of my favorite things in life is a clean kitchen, but we all know that it is only like that for a few minutes tops. I think I've decided just now that my love language is a clean kitchen. So if you want to show me love, come clean my kitchen. In the meanwhile, we still need to clean this baby up to function, to have a clear mind, or we can't go out the rest of our day. So cleaning up the kitchen on speed mode here, just throwing the dishes in the dishwasher. I just refilled my favorite soap dispenser because the soap comes out the top and you can squeeze it out the bottom. Link that below in the Amazon links. Huge shout out to my little middle here. She is a big cleaner. She loves cleaning. This is her little Swiffer that she got in a Love Every kit. And she loves watching cleaning videos with me. Like my best friend at night, we sit there and watch a cleaning video before she goes to bed. And from middle to little, this is Brittany waking up from her nap here, so we can finally conquer her room, which was probably no, it was not the worst. You have to hold till the end for the big girl's room. But her room is of course behind on going through all of her clothes. She's just growing so fast. Actually, Britton turns 1 at the end of this week on the 18th. My baby girl is 1 year old, so we will have a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old, which is wild to think about. But she doesn't fit in any of these clothes. She's wearing about it at 18 months now. I talk about it, I think, here, but I want to somehow turn some of the clothes that all of the girls wore, like pieces that were worn by all 3 of them, into a little keepsake just to have around. She's just playing in the background there while I'm going through all these dresser drawers and organizing those for her. Are everything that fits Brit now. These are all the things that she's outgrown, which is sad. We can now donate it, and I have a few things I'm gonna do, like keepsake memory things with. It feels better to have everything be exactly what I'm reaching for. And then this is the basket that I keep up here, so as she outgrows things, it's less of like a big deal to go through everything, but I let it pile up too far last time.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sunrise Nursery. Much, much better. I just need to bag these clothes up. Some of them, like I said, I'm keeping for certain things. Some of them are going to friends. The rest will probably just get donated. Today is deep clean day for the girls' room. I would normally have them help me with laundry, but I need to go through their laundry. Why is it so bright? I need to go through their laundry and pull out the Christmas things and just a few things that we've outgrown. So I just had them sort it for me and then I'm going to put it away. In terms of organizing, I also have this basket up here where I just throw things that they outgrow so I don't have to do this all at once. But that is completely full. So I also need to strip down these beds and really give everything a good clean and a disinfecting spray. I realize some of you are probably confused because I usually call this the girls' room. Sometimes I call it Emerson's room. It is Emerson's room, but all the girls' clothes are in this room. Charlie will occasionally sleep in the dinosaur room. Sometimes she'll sleep over in this room. So I just never really got out of calling this the girls' room. As you can see, Emmy is a stuffy hoarder. She hides them in all of the areas that she could possibly have them up there. And if you go to find her at night, you almost can't see her in the stuffies and blankets that she likes to sleep in. It's so funny because Charlie's the exact opposite. She needs one blanket and sometimes a pillow. I love the differences in the girls. I think it's so funny. I feel like every time we go to get dressed, there are no leggings available. And then I watch myself go through these videos and I'm like, where are these clothes coming from? I don't understand how this dark magic works. Either way, there are way too many clothes here. So I'm glad to be going through them. The girls are pretty much wearing the same size right now, which is a little bit tricky because they don't really want to share things and I'm not willing to buy two of the same size. They are 18 months apart and they're just kind of catching up to each other. I'm wondering if they will stay in the same size range or if they'll grow out of it, what that's gonna be like moving forward. Maybe it'll be good for them in high school. I don't know. I did not ever want to share clothes with my sister. Of course, she was the fashion one, so I didn't have cool clothes for her to borrow. Okay, as I am still going through clothes over here, let's chat. I feel like I often run out of things to say, but I want to know what you guys are watching right now. I love talking TV. Nick and I just finished Only Murders in the Building, which is over on Hulu. It was so funny. We loved that. It was clever. It's got Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that one out. It's a good one. I'd love another recommendation from you guys for something kind of funny like that. I am open to anything. I can get addicted to any show. He's not as much into dramas though, so drop us some good recommendations, something we watch together. Back to the cleaning though, I forgot that I'm supposed to be talking about cleaning. Doing a little rearrange for Emmy's room here because that's what she said she wanted. I thought I would give her a little bit more space to play out in the middle of her room and pop this slide off just for now, just for a little bit. Again, I asked her and she said that's what she wanted. So I just hid that behind the curtain back there and we can put that back on whenever she wants. For now, she's just gonna use the stairs. Heading into the playroom just to do a little toy rotation for the girls. I like to try and do this every couple weeks just to rotate what we have out on display. The things in the bins usually stay the same because they're the most played with toys. And over on the left are the girls' dolls and the doll stuff. If you want to see the makeover of this playroom, I have part 1 and 2 linked down below, and lots of questions on toy rotation. I am no expert, but I usually just swap our toys around every couple weeks. And then we have a closet, an extra closet upstairs in our loft that I use for the extra toys. It's really just that simple. I'm pulling out some of the baby toys here too to put some of those up in a room. Sometimes I just switch the room that they're in because we'll spend more time in one room than the other, and like some of them aren't seen as much. Okay, I think that we're gonna wrap it up for this video. This was over the course of a couple days, so lots of different declutters and cleaning in there. I hope you guys got some motivation, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I am taking on my bathroom organization next, which is something that has needed to happen for a long time. So if you don't want to miss that, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Happy cleaning!